League. This is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Second and 4. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. Hits the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They aren't afraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Chiefs lining up to take a shot at 2.
Here we go.
He's throwing for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, hey, tip of the cap for really trying to seize control with an 8-0 lead here early. But the success from their opening drive didn't carry over into that 2-point play.
And if anything, partner, really backfired because you gave them a chance to recoup a little momentum they lost, getting beat down with that drive. Not only that, but if this offense answers touchdown for touchdown, they can actually now take the lead.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Pass play now. Trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions come through with 6. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Warrior 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Mustang 19. Ready? Ready?
Blown back, it's the handoff. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he crosses midfield before going out. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Daniels back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that one. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Ready?
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go now.
Again, Daniels to the air. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop and protect?
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed. You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 3rd down, well inside field goal range. Trying to get it with the option here. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
17. Here we go.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions grow their lead to 8. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cougar 19. Go.
2nd and 13. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Rig alert. Rig alert. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
And they draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Throwing now from the gun. He's on the move. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Lions driving.
Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Throwing now on 1st down. This one finds Goddard. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Set, hut. Black ultra. Red, cycle. Ready?
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Great run here. He's across the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Let's go. Hey, green. Claws red. Green jack.
Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Let's go. Go.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Yellow. Do it. Let's go.
Another try following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He puts everything behind this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Daniels on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
7 Pirates.
One final shot before halftime. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
70 Lions, 19 Tiger, 60 Bison, 18 Cardinal, Warriors 70. 70 Ranger, ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now the Lions calling a timeout, their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 1st and 10 from the 41.
79 Broncos. Check. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. The big play nets him 17 yards.
19.
And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Come on, come on. Hey. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Daniels now. It's Cup Metcalf. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11.
First down from the red zone. Sits down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Again, Daniels to the air. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Wait.
They'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. From the gun, Johnson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense up to the line fast. Second and 8. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Set, ready. Black shot. Strike 2. Ready.
Here he is on third and long. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. So we're through 3 here. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Here's Johnson again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
33 well.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stuffs this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
When you get stuffed on a third down draw, it's really hard looking receivers. You come off the field, Kate, and you find yourself on a different bench because they want the ball. They want to be a difference maker on 3rd and 6+, and a draw going backwards, that makes no friends. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Brought in right side. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. Going the other way, Lions have it. Wow, he's dropped hard on the return by one of the offensive linemen. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Down. 22 needle. Hut, hut.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Come on, set. Go red. Hut, hut.
He'll take the option to the right on second down. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Quick, yellow. Blue check. Ready?
This is Johnson heading right. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
3-3. Yellow.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Trouble, 38. Here we go, here we go. Shot, 17. 6, 7. Check, huh?
Looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
7 Pirate. Warrior 70. Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. That one hits for 30. And the Chiefs are gonna have a first down.
County Lions. Get up. 79 Broncos.
From the red zone now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Here are the Chiefs facing a massive 2-point try.
18, 5
He'll look to throw it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. He finds Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get, it's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. They need a lot here, but still going for it on 4th and 15.
Let's go. Check smash. Wide open. Set.
Here he is to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So the Lions get the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.